Happy Tuesday! Happy Tuesday. I am very excited to be streaming. I've been kind of looking forward to this. I intentionally actually didn't play any Pokopia today, so you guys get all the bits. Yo, Kemp, how are you doing? Oh, I like your NASA badge. That's pretty freaking cool. Yeah, I'm super stoked to be working on Pokopia stuff. I kind of have been trying to spend a little more of my downtime. Kemp, thank you for the 33 months of subscription. I really appreciate it. I need to turn up my my alerts. They are very quiet, but they are there. I really appreciate you. I hope you're having a really good day today. Where was I? Am I in, I feel like I'm in Bleak Beach, yeah. Alright. Here's Sparkle. I did a bunch of Sparkle hunting the last couple days that I've played, so got some tomatoes. Big Sparkle. Oh, that was what the loud noise was. Yo, Fab, welcome in, welcome in. Argyle print. Very nice. Oh, okay, somebody's selling stuff over here. What do we got? Oh, Gengar? Selling? Are you selling a gaming bed? Yeah, I think I might want that. Let's see. I'll give you some food. Thanks, bud. I don't want that trash, though. Alright, so today the plan is to spend time in Wastelands, but we're already here, so I'm just gonna look at a couple different things. We also got the Pokemon that... Why, poor Gengar! He's the one selling trash. I didn't ask for that. Oh, good. Oh my gosh, wait! Wait, this can sometimes not be a recipe? Or are we just out of recipes? That's crazy. I don't think that's true. I do like buying the flowers, though, when I can. Because, I want to decorate with flowers, and there's only one recipe. That's so weird. I don't know how I feel about that. Usually there's 2 recipes back here. Ugh. Alright. Make lots of items, chat, and grow plants. People ever never asked what happened to Gengar that forced me to sell him trash? Honestly, don't care. I know there's multiple Pokemon that literally drop trash everywhere. And you're telling me that he just goes, I think I'm gonna pick up this trash that I found on the ground and sell it. Psh. Don't take notes. I'm just being honest. Okay? Like, look, there's twine on the ground. If he was selling twine, I'd be like, you just walked over here. I can pick this up myself for free. We got Empoleon the other day also. I don't remember. I think I made this habitat on stream. I can't remember. But he showed up yesterday. See? Look at this guy. Look at him. He's pretty fancy. He showed up. And then, I don't remember if Absol was here. I think Absol showed up. Oh, he wants it darker. Well, we'll work on that later. Now I've talked to a bunch of people. Fantastic. Okay, we're gonna head... I'm gonna go to the Poke Center before I forget. He's a dark boy? Yeah, isn't he like a dark type? I feel like he's a dark boy. Like an actual dark type. Trash Site TV. I realize there's still a lot of habitats that I haven't found yet, and that's crazy. Absolutely crazy to me. Alright. We need... Look at the DJ's in his house rocking out. DJ wrote him. I need one more fossil. Not that one. Classic Ditto. Alright, come here, bud. Excuse me. Yeah, this is not anything. I'm gonna be... Whoops. I'm gonna be tearing down a whole mountain. Yeah, so my goal for today is to tear down a mountain. I have decided I want more space in wastelands, and I think we should just totally remove the one mountain. Oh my gosh, I forgot that I found this, the puppy. He's so cute. He's made of bread. He's a bread pup. Why are you sitting on the sink? Don't sit on the sink. Don't do that to yourself. I will take the iron ore that is free. I've also been cleaning out and officially moving. Oh yeah, there's not a place for this here. This is like on a half block. Sad day. I have been cleaning out this area to officially remove all the blocks. So right now we keep all fossils here, and we keep all the discs, but that's it in terms of storage, so that's exciting. And then we're gonna run up here, because this, yep, this water almost always has glowing little spots. So, stone house kit, nice. So I try and check here every time I play because I often get recipes, which is nice. Something good. I wonder what it is. A winter print. Oh, I've been looking for that one. Not because I have like a specific plan for it, but it's like super cute. Oops, forgot to jump. This one is super sparkly. Oh, a tablet. Nice. I'm just like at the point where I do think I have a lot of the recipes. Arched tiling. Nice. Okay. We're gonna hop up on this cliff and see if there's any, like, of the fossil spots. And there's one, two. Yep. This area has them in the higher concentration, so I try. I don't want to do a ton of exploring for fossils today, even though I really do need that one last fossil, and it'd be nice to get it. but I want to spend a lot of time digging, so... And now that we've gotten all the mysterious slates, we're getting them all again, which is fine, but it just means that... Look at that. There's 3 of them. Honestly, this is why I take the time to look for the spots here, because... Ooh, what fossil is that? Jaw. Okay. Well, we got 2 jaw fossils so far today. And I'm still looking for a few relics, so eventually we'll have to do... Well, I don't know how many relics I have right now. I'm kind of saving... Oh, an Arcanine doll. We can use those to decorate. Eventually. But the relics, there's a lot of really cool relics in terms of decorating, and I'm excited to get more of them. I'm also still looking for a few of the CDs, so I kind of like going and trying to get the fossil spots, because... Alright, is there any more? Oh, there's another one. Alright, this one's just a relic. So when it explodes like that, it's just a relic, which is eventually probably a reason I will not bother getting it. But for right now, I still want relics because I'm still missing some. Is there any other really obvious ones? Like, I feel like I could go all the way over here and stuff, but I kind of just want to... Alright, we're gonna head to Skylands. I'll show you guys what I did in Neon Greentown as well. But it wasn't like a ton, I just built a bunch of stuff, which is ultimately just going to be really helpful. But yeah, I haven't done anything here in a while, so there's not much new going on. I do want to check the habitats. I feel like I still have a chance. Not bad. Oh, you can never predict what I'm going to do next. True, because I can't even predict what I'm going to do next. Okay, so there were a couple habitats up here with, like, the Pokemon can still go to. I think I brought... Yeah, eventually I need to work on this whole area. I'm kind of officially moving, like, a lot of things to my main area. Alright, let's go to Neon Greentown so you guys can see. What I did there. Load, 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 load. Alright. Okay. So, one of the things I did is I made these 2 houses, which you guys saw, but I added all of these lamps, and I made wireless power. So, I put... Oh, hello. Got any squishy pieces of clay? You can make me bricks. Thank you. I added some furnaces, which furnaces are my favorite because I can fill them with stuff that my Pokemon make, and they literally will never run out. I mean, not literally, but it will be a long time. So I filled these up, and the wireless power is these little blocks in the ground, and it turns on everything. I also have 4 new houses, which I need to fill. And I put Snorlax in one of them, but I haven't filled the rest yet. So we can eventually decide where we want things to be. But we're not quite sure, or I'm not quite sure what I want that to look like. So I kind of have just been harvesting, which I don't even know why I'm harvesting this stuff, because honestly, I have too much of it. So. Okay, that's what I was looking for. I don't even know, I don't even think I need food right now. Oh, that was a good. I don't know. Harvesting wheat is very satisfying. It's always interesting hearing the game into my headphones when I stream because I never listen to it with headphones unless I'm streaming. And so it just sounds so much different. It's really cool. Alright, we harvested everything. And now we're gonna head... see, this is one place where, like, I know where I can get the glowing sparkles in the water in Neon Greentown, but they're so far away. So we're headed to Wither Wasteland for now until we need something to do. I have my athletic, non-alcoholic golden beer for stream tonight. Very nice. Which I'm excited about. Alright, so. Let me see. I need to grow plants and make lots of items. Okay. I'm trying to do the daily quests every time I play because I realized that I really actually need the money. So if I'm gonna play the game, I probably should make sure to do the daily quests so that I can buy the items that I want. Also, beautiful. Okay. And I need to decide what I'm doing with the mysterious slates. Because I don't actually need them anymore, and I can drop all these things off. Oh, I should clear out this box. That box is gonna fill up soon. We need to cook more food. Squishy clay. Iron ore. Oh, the rainbow feathers. Oh, actually, you know what? I am gonna store rainbow feathers here, which makes that spot unneeded. Yeah, I'm gonna keep rainbow feathers here. And then... we're almost full in here. I like the sunglasses on that emote, I swear. I, like, want them to look right, and they just really don't. But it's hilarious. Right, we've got some extra flowers, and then we've got hedge seeds. Which is great, because I will need all this, like, decorating with the flowers. And we have a lot of houses, which is great. So we have, I think we have all 4. Oh my gosh, we do. But not the city huts. And then we've got pink, orange, and then we have gray and yellow. So we have less than Skylands, as I've definitely spent less time working on the Skylands. But that is okay. Alright, so let's see what I want to do today. We have 54 hamburger steaks. Fantastic. I want to tear down this mountain. This year. I don't know how far along I want to go. But for right now, we're just gonna start. I'm a Pokopia mogul. I mean, I've just played a little bit. I would say I'm really not, because I really haven't played enough to have all the things. But I feel like I want to be a mogul. Alright, relic. Okay, so what we're cutting down today... Oh look, another one. Oh, the wind made a little wispy thing in the air. Those, like, wispies that just went in front of me, I thought it was a feather. It was not. Another glowing spot. Alright, we're gonna put those back for now. I don't think I'm gonna clear quite this far. This is pretty far. I actually need to decide exactly how far I want to dig back. I mean, I'm gonna make a flat wall for the moment. But... Alright, I think we're gonna go to here. This is where, as far as I'm going right now. So it's good to have a marker, and I'll probably change how this little overhang looks, but I like that the overhang is there, so I don't want to get rid of it completely yet. Okay, so now what we need to work on is flattening the top couple of levels. And the reason that I'm doing this is because I really want this little, there's a little like town back here that is totally separate, and oh my gosh, we need to come over here. Wait, I need these spots. Give me. Waterproof seat. Oh, nice. I love new recipes. That's actually really exciting. I'm very excited. Also, this is Mew and Mewtwo's home right now. It needs to be much more interesting at some point. Hi, Mew. How are you doing? But that's actually part of the reason that I want to make this change, is that I want to dig down this whole area, flatten it, and then I can actually like connect these two areas, make a path, put houses in, and make it make sense. So it's a big, big project. I don't know how far we'll get tonight, but I want to do as much as possible, so we're just gonna get started, and I'm gonna see what we can do. Because I like big terraforming projects, and I'm excited for the prospect of, oh my gosh, another glowing hole. Oh my gosh, stop it. I thought I already did this exploration. Also, if you weren't here last stream, this is what we made. Aged stone flooring. I have yet to use any of those, like, wallpapers, so I'm very excited to someday know what I would do with them. I really want to see exactly where this lets out. Well, you know, somehow I knew that was gonna happen. That's fine. I'm gonna fill some of that back in, because I didn't actually want to get rid of that much. Whoops. That's okay. It's not that big of a deal, because ultimately, I'm probably gonna change the layout of this whole town. And really, everything I've already placed in the main section, like, of my area is already gonna change, because I'm, like, I want to... I don't know, I want to build, like, houses, and I want to move things around, and I want to build habitats that make more sense, I guess. Okay, and then I'm gonna clear a little bit of the wall here so that I can show myself exactly where, alright, fantastic. Okay. And we go... Fantastic. That's good enough for me. That gives me, like, a marker to show exactly what we're doing. First thing I want to do is actually get rid of this. This is kind of random, but that was from my last project that I just never actually fixed. We're gonna cut down some more trees. I heard my daughter be big sad. I hope she's okay. Alright. Starting the tear down unnamed. 0 star? Thank you so much for the 50 months. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of months. I hope you're doing really well tonight. Welcome in. Enjoy chilling. We are tearing down a mountain. And... hear that duck? Thank you for my Stardew duck. Alright, fantastic. I hope you're doing well tonight. We are... I'm finally feeling 100%. I forgot to say that at the beginning of stream. But I have like a tiny bit of a lingering sniffle, but man, it took like 2 weeks to get back to normal, which is crazy. Oh my gosh. Okay, I do not like this transformation. It is not my favorite. But it is very useful. New battlefield? Oh, nice! Enjoy. That sounds like it would be a blast. Whoops. Can I? No. Oh, so I don't remember if I mentioned this on stream. I probably did. I picked up the Lego Star Wars game. Well, there's a few, but I picked up, like, effectively what was the original Lego Star Wars game. I played it as a kid on the Wii, but they added the third trilogy into it, which I've never even seen those movies. But I have them now in the game. Oh my gosh, if you've ever played that game, it is so much fun. My husband had not seen it before. I've been playing it with him. And he's been so entertained because they basically take a lot of the movie, like, dialogue verbatim. And they add, like, humor and ad-libbing. It is hilarious. It has been a blast to play. It has actually made him want to go and watch the Star Wars movies, which I think that's what he's doing tonight. I think he's actually watching... He's gonna watch episode 1, I think? And I'll probably join him in the coming days to watch, some of the other movies. But, yeah, I haven't watched Star Wars in a hot minute, but I have been loving watching, or playing the game. It's actually been really funny. Woo! I need to eat some more food. But yeah, it's a very fun game. And I got it on Switch for $12, which it's usually like $60, I think. It was on sale. I don't know why it was on sale, to be honest, but I will take it. But yeah, that's been my my game with the hubs, and it's been very, very fun. It was on sale for $59. Thankfully not. But yeah, it's very fun. I don't buy a lot of new games because I'm very picky with what I spend, well, how much I spend on gaming, because I just don't play that many games, and I get really stuck into games I already have, so I'm pretty cautious. That sounds like a Nintendo sale, Fab, let's be real. I like this cliff rock. I think I might use this cliff rock in some places. Yeah, I forget what I was saying, actually. Oops. Alright, fantastic. Alright. So I kind of forgot this was an overhang, so this is gonna be a bit of a pain to get rid of. Thankfully though. It shouldn't be terrible, and I've got my magnet rise, so worst case, I'll do that. Bring back this guy. Nope. Okay. Thanks, bud. Not what I was trying to do. But yeah, Fab, what have you been playing recently? What are your favorite current games? Actually, what is everybody's favorite game that you're playing right now? playing something right now, or if you just have like a, whoa, I got really speedy there for a second. I don't even know how I did that. Yeah, I've been playing Animal Crossing and Pokopia. I've also been playing, oops. I've been playing Lego Star Wars. You watch Neon play? Do you not have a current favorite game? I know I'm not the only stream you watch. I know you have multiples. Do you have a favorite game to watch? That's a good question, too. If you don't have, like, the inclination to pull up your own thing. Whoops. You might have a favorite to watch. I know recently somebody told me that Red Dead Redemption 2 is on Steam for cheap, I think. And I'm tempted to actually pick that up. Hopefully so my husband can play it, actually. I think he'd really enjoy it. He's not the biggest gamer in the world, but I still think he'd really enjoy it if he had time. There's other streams. Sometimes. I have heard Legend. I have heard Legend of other streams on Twitch. Let's see. Oh, you watch Feeny, right? I feel like I see stuff from her every once in a while on Twitter. I haven't caught one of her streams in a hot minute. I love her emotes, they're so cute. Colin is confused. Yeah, he hit himself in his confusion, it's true. So I just need to be careful not to break this thing down, because I want to leave that for now and maybe make a building around it. And we're actually almost there. I'm gonna need special, Alright, let's yoink some of these. Alright, I love Magnet Rise. I wish it was a tiny bit faster. But it is very powerful, and I'm getting much better at using it. I do need a lot of vines because I definitely like how they look aesthetically, so collecting them is worthwhile. It's weird to be getting rid of this area, but at the same time, I think it'll be really nice to have a clear space to work with. Because there are a couple of caves relatively close to this area that I can work with to decorate and whatever, and I don't need... Clear up some rocks. I kind of figured I'd focus, like, on one area, like, tear down kind of where I'm at right now, and then work on another area. Otherwise, I think... The number of times I'm gonna fall off tonight, I think is... We're only just seeing the beginning. Thankfully, though, I can just switch to Magnet Rise. We're gonna use our fists. Oh, we might go to a dream island if we need a break from digging. I've gotten 2 of the legendary Pokemon, which I sort of knew was a thing you could do, but I didn't know exactly how it worked, and it's been pretty fun to find them. Especially because they were both times that I wasn't, like, explicitly going looking for them. Which is kind of fun. Oh my gosh, did you see me? I just yeeted myself. Wow, I wasn't expecting the yeet. Was not expecting the yeet. Oh my gosh, why did it do that? It must have been, like, after a certain amount of time that you're doing it, it makes you go faster. But man, that's, like, not my favorite thing. It must be nice, though, when you're clearing out, like, a big area, but I'm not clearing out everything here. I kind of want to leave this for now. Oh my goodness. Oh, I must be hitting a button. Okay, I've just learned something about this guy that I didn't know before. I think I must be actually causing that. So we're in a good place, but now we have opened up a hole here, so we're going to need to punch with our fists. And eat. stick. Then we can go. The pro tip definitely is to eat food. This would be obnoxious if I had to like double or triple hit every block. Being able to just punch once and remove a block makes this possible. Okay. I'm gonna need some boxes to store all these things. Though the cliff rock I'm very excited to have. I think it'll be nice. It's a nice textured block. Lugia. Coming. We gotta get the silver. I don't have a ton of silver feathers. So I'm actually pretty stoked to have Lugia stopping by. So we'll just make sure to pick up that feather in a second. That is a feather falling. Where is it? There it is. I was gonna say, it's gotta be close. Lugia was just there. Right next to the house. Dropping tornadoes on my town? Dude. Come on. Don't you drop tornadoes on my town. Oops. Okay. Okay, that's not what I meant. Thanks, controller. Thank you for the duck! Oh my gosh, I just realized when we go back to Minecraft, everyone's gonna have a lot of points for Minecraft things. Now that we're, like, streaming weekly, anybody who's here regularly is just gonna have points. Which is exciting, actually. It has definitely been a hot minute since that's been true. Down we go. good. I left kind of a little staircase. Alright, well. That needs to stay. So this area actually, how many white rocks did I pull? I'm gonna leave the white rocks for the moment. Even though I can bowl through them. I'm gonna leave those so that I don't completely ruin that area until I'm ready. I may end up removing it, but for right now, we're gonna leave it. Fantastic. Man, this is already, like, we've actually gotten a lot more done than I thought. I wasn't sure how long it would take to do this, like, process in its entirety. And obviously, I have quite a lot more cliff I want to remove. I don't think I actually showed you guys how far I want to go. But basically, I want to, clear out this whole line all the way down the town so that it makes the whole area, like, feel cohesive and connected. So, big project. Right. Alright, looking good. Now we're gonna drop down. And then the cool thing is, once I get this finished, I can fix how the edge of this cliff looks that I'm leaving flat. Now that I've made kind of like another, whoops. This is perfect actually. Now that I've made another like cliff area. And I have an idea of how I like, or how I would go about that process. Oh my goodness. Okay, first of all, we got cliffs. I just picked up 99 cliff rocks. Amazing. Yay! We did one part of the cliff. Whoops. Gotta get those. And then we have a few more bits floating over here. Wow. Oh, you know, I always could have put onyx under this. Hilarious. I never thought of that. Alright, next up. We're going to remove the overhang here. Since most of the rest of this is not overhang. I gotta figure out exactly what I want this to look like in the end. Okay, that's not what I was going for. So I gotta keep the stone that's here. That's again not what I was going for. And this has to be very precise. So once I get past this little section, okay, I think I can just do this with my fists. I don't need to do magnet rise. It's not like that precise. Right. Eventually I will stop yeeting myself off of the cliff onto the ground, but today is not that day. We'll get there eventually. Fantastic. That's so cool, actually. Alright, now let's clear off a little of this. And then we'll start... Start rolling in. Alright, wait. I gotta do the upper levels. Silly me. Let's see. Whoops. There's so much more to this game than you thought, yeah. Well, and that's the thing, is I, like, beat the game itself, but it's a complete sandbox. So, like Minecraft, you can just tear everything down and start over, and that, I think, is one of the coolest things. I don't think I would have been, whoops, nearly as excited for this game. Honestly, if it hadn't been a sandbox. Because I just love sandbox games. And I think this one in particular allows you to be incredibly creative. Also, hi Earthworm James, it's nice to see you. Yeah, so, and I've also seen a lot of people make, like, Pokemon-shaped houses, and I find that really cool. I think I want to make a Latoad one, or Lotad, because he's my favorite. He's one of my favorites. That would be really cool. He doesn't live in this area, though, so we have to do some work on Bleak Beach. Yeah, need to not neglect Bleak Beach so much. It does. It works really well for pixel art. It's really like, people compare this a lot to Minecraft, and I think the reason it compares so well to Minecraft is because it's blocky. I think there's very little that I would genuinely compare between the two. They're very, very different games. But the fact that they're sandboxes and that they're blocks is shown to have worked with Minecraft, and I think it's showing here again that that is a very great way to make ground and give people creative license. Like, it actually works quite well. Okay, let's see. Clear this out. Let's get rid of this. Okay, I'm gonna make... getting much better at rolling this guy around. Like, going exactly where I want to go. And then moments like that, I fall off. But Earthworm... sorry. James, we were talking earlier about, what our favorite games are. Or what we're playing right now. I was letting people know that I have been playing, obviously Pokopia and Animal Crossing, but I've also been playing, Lego Star Wars, which has been really fun. It's a throwback. But it's been really good. I think it's held up really well. Alright. I hear people talking, but they're not talking to me. Whoops. Saros, you're a big bullet hell bitch. Oh my gosh, I'm horrible at bullet hells, so that's really cool, actually. I love that. I've heard Saros is good. What is the game about? Because I will be honest, I have not looked into it, but I have heard a bunch of people talking about it. And I had heard that it had released. I have not been keeping track of new releases, though Yoshi and the Magic Book is releasing this month. And I've spent a lot of money this month on non-gaming related stuff, but I am probably still going to buy that. I'm pretty stoked about it. Oh. Successor to Returnal. You're officially out of my total wheelhouse. But PlayStation 5. I know the kinds of stuff that typically releases on PlayStation 5, so I have like a kind of a guess. But I've always been a Nintendo girly. Oh, they found their way up. I love the slug guys. They're so cool. Okay, so we can't take any of this rock. It's super interesting. Okay, good. I'm glad that it's come out and it's scratched the itch that you needed. That's always it's always fun to find a game like that where you're like, it really does exactly what I need it to. Okay. No, it's alright. Autocorrect is the worst, man. Oh, Binding of Isaac. Yes, I've played that. It's good. It's definitely not a game I think most people expect to be one that I know, but I had a friend that loved it and got me into it. And, I go back to it from time to time, and people, literally my brother-in-law was like, you play this? really? I was like, yeah, not really my typical style of game, but you know, it's fine. I definitely go back to it from time to time. It's very good. Whoops. Completely different when I'm done. And I haven't even fully determined. There's multiplayer test on Steam for it. Has all the DLC for free. Oh, that's cool. I'm definitely behind on some of the DLC. I have it on my Switch, which also doesn't help because you can't get like you can't get some of the mods that make it really helpful to play that game. But I definitely have not played the new stuff. And I'm actually really not that good at it, to be honest. I love it, and I find it fun, but I'm pretty crap at it. I'm actually just not really good at roguelites. I have found over the years that I enjoy them, but people are always surprised at how little I win. Which is just, like, I have Hades, and I like Hades. I like the idea of Hades. I've never gotten good at Hades. And I've stopped allowing myself to buy that style of game because I am bad at them. Like, I won't get Hades 2 until I can beat Hades 1 and get actual, like, the final credits. And if that never happens, so be it. I'm also really shocked that I haven't run out of inventory space. Hades is so much fun. I'm just not good at it. I've beaten it once, so like I've gotten to the final boss, beaten it, gotten credits one time. But like to get the real final ending or whatever is a whole thing, and you have to beat it like multiple times, and I'm just like, man, I barely did it once, and then I did a bunch more runs and never did it again. Like, and it's been so long since I've played that I've lost my chops. Any chops that I had are gone. That's much further than you've been? Oh my gosh. I played it a lot. I played it a lot to only have beaten it once, to be honest. Like, it's actually pretty sad that I've only beaten it once for how much I played. Same with Binding of Isaac. You feel like I've heard people say I'd like Cult of the Lamb. It's one that I remember seeing and being like, oh, I might like this, and being like, it's not quite my cup of tea, but I know it looks really fun. Like, I feel like it was very well made, and people that love it have told me that it's really good. Okay, we're gonna come back, and I'm just gonna work on this little section and go around the Mew area, because I wanna not break this rock. And there's water here that I should keep an eye on. I don't think there's any habitats here, actually, so we're just gonna... Just gonna do this. It's not like some of the places that I have played where I'm constantly breaking habitats by moving water. Not sure if I'd love the content. Oh, see, the cult management thing is, I've watched a couple people play it, and I think that would be really fun. It's just one of those that, like, I probably will never end up picking up because it's just... Okay, something about the art style. So I'm like an art style snob, and I hate it, but also it's just like who I am. I can't do anything about it. So if I am not sure I'll like the art style, I just like can't get myself to buy a game. And that one just doesn't quite hit for me with the art style. And I don't know what it is, because I feel like realistically everything else about it is my cup of tea, but... And I know like a few people that I've seen play it, like it's got like stream integration and some really cool stuff, but alas. I also just have hit a point where I'm really picky with my game time, obviously, with having a child. And right now, I feel like I could spend the entire rest of the year playing Pokopia and Animal Crossing, and then I'm gonna pick up Yoshi's Magic Book, and that is gonna take up a bunch more time. Ho ho! I'm really excited to eventually fix up this cliff and make it look less sad. Possibly remove it. Actually, I think I might need to remove a bit more cliff. Yes, I played both Messenger and Sea of Stars. They're both very good. I really like them. Actually, fun fact, I am a Discord moderator for Sabotage Studio. And my name's actually in the credits of Sea of Stars, which is my little fun fact of the day. But yeah, I'm obsessed with Sabotage and their stuff. You know, I only have so many flexes that I can pull out, Fab, and this is one of them. So I'm gonna do it. I invited you. Oh, okay, yes. I couldn't remember because I was like, I feel like I can't imagine that I wouldn't have told you that. But yeah, I did play Sea of Stars. I really like it. Actually, I've been itching to go back and play another playthrough of it. Did you end up playing Sea of Stars? I can't remember if we talked about that. Because I found you when you were playing the Messenger, didn't I? Yeah, I'm such a Sabotage fangirl. Their stuff is so good. I have to bring out my one flex. You haven't played the DLC yet. Oh, if you get a chance, you should. It's really good. I loved the DLC. I had no idea what to expect as they were announcing it, and it turned out so good. Rated me. That's right. I remember. That's right. It's been a minute. A lot has happened in my life since then, so I apologize if my brain is not as on it as it once was. I'm so sorry. I knew that. Oh my gosh. I swear, I used to have the like mental map of the people that I knew online, and the last 10 months, 12 months have been like, ooh, what do you want? I haven't had a request from someone in a minute. Make very random appearances. No, I don't forget you. It's the how we met. You want a chic sofa near your place? Okay. Got it, bud. The joy of online, like, meeting people online is, like, half the time I keep track of people and I'm like, oh yeah, I rated you, or you rated me, or whatever, and then the other half I'm like, I don't know who you are, and I don't know why I know you, and I'm so sorry. And especially now, keeping track of, like, my daughter's life and schedule, I find that my memory has gone for some of the stuff that I once was really good at remembering. appreciate that you hang out still. I appreciate seeing you. It has been nice to finally be more consistent with my streaming, because it was really hard. Yo, Mac! It was really hard to ask people to come and hang out when I like barely ever stream. And now I'm like way more consistent, so it's nice that people are able to come hang out when I do. Mac, I like having you around. I like getting to stream. I love streaming. I have to say, I don't think if 2020 hadn't been the way it was, I don't know if I ever would have actually bit the bullet and started streaming. I was huge. I watched so much Twitch in like I think it was like 2016 is when I started actually. Let me see. I can tell you when I created my account. It was 2016, yeah. In 2016, I created my account. And I watched so much Twitch. Oh, drink water. Cheers. And then, but I was like, oh, you know, I didn't really have the equipment to stream. I played a decent amount of video games, but I mean, I've never been particularly good at most games. I would say Minecraft and like Pokopia now and Stardew Valley are probably exceptions, which is part of the reason I started streaming. And 2020 happened. I had a ton of time at home. I met a few streamer friends and decided, you know what? It couldn't hurt to go live and to try it out and see how I feel about it. And loved it. And here we are. So thank you to the internet for getting me to try. And thank you to COVID for having strangely happy outcomes, all things considered. Oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot. I've been so careful not to break into this. What's your mic setup? Oh, I have a blue microphone, and I have to say, I wish that I could get rid of some more of the background noise where I stream, because I stream in my basement, and there is not much I can do about some of the background noises, but I love it. I love my microphone. I have to say, I used to use a headset when I first started streaming, and it was awful. But it was what I had. I have to say, if anyone is ever interested in streaming, use what you've got. Like, if you're interested in streaming and you've never done it before, don't make any changes. Use exactly the equipment that you already own. Now, if you don't have, like, at all a microphone, maybe get some headphones or something, but don't buy anything to start. Because there's really, like, you have to decide if you like it. And it can be tough to figure out if you like it without overdoing it, but like just going live, for me, I was on a MacBook computer, because that's what I had, and I had headphones, again, what I had on hand. They were not great, they sounded pretty awful. I don't know if I still have any VODs from that time, but man, they were not great. But it worked though, and it let me go live, it let me get affiliate on Twitch, like people wanted to hang out, even though my setup wasn't great. And then I was able to then buy a microphone because I felt like I could justify the purchase. And I love my microphone. I now do D&D with my family, and it's so nice to sit at my streaming PC, which I now have, because I, again, felt like I could justify the cost, because I was like, I'm actually streaming, I'm playing games a decent amount. I don't feel like this is a waste of money. I don't feel like, you know, I'm spending, I mean, if you want to spend on a hobby, definitely spend on a hobby, but like, I felt like I could justify it because I loved streaming, and I enjoyed the time that I spent. But it's hard. Yeah, Fab's been around a long time. I don't remember, oh, we met through Space Cat, of course. I was about to say I don't remember how we met. Yes, I do. Space Cat. One of my good friends who also streams. She's fantastic. She was one of the places that I hung out on the internet prior to streaming. So I've known her longer than I've been streaming. took a risk there because I didn't think I needed all of that white rock. Okay. So this... Ah, see? And this is why I haven't been breaking the rock, because even though I think I don't need all of it, I don't want any chance that I'm gonna break... What? Cat? Never heard of her. Yeah, she's pretty great. It's actually been a minute since I've been to her stream. Speaking of streams, I don't think I need all of this rock. True, I did not. Yeah, okay, so I don't know if I answered that completely. I have a blue microphone, that I think I got it like Best Buy or something. And I wouldn't say it's like the highest end, I think it was like $100. But it's really, like, from what I've talked to a lot of people, it's a great starter microphone if you're, like, not streaming full-time and you don't need, like, a professional setup. I know people that, like, record with it and stuff. I think it is a very good mic for what my needs are. I think there's better stuff out there, for sure, but for what I've always needed, it has been perfect. Okay, fantastic. We can leave the rest of this. And actually, I'm going to put this back. But then I can remove some of this. Fantastic, and then this little section of cliff here can go. Gosh, not again. Of your headset sound profile, but the mic sounds too... That's like the biggest problem with headset mics, is that they kind of end up sounding tinny a lot of the time. Not always, and you can sometimes get away with it, but I feel like often they just don't... I've never been good with sound, also, I will say, so I'm not speaking from like a place of authority by any means, because I'm not great with sound, and I definitely had people tell me that my sound could use some work. on my stream. Like it's just quiet, like it's quiet on some computers compared to other streams, which I think is probably true. But I think that this mic, I definitely recommend. Partly because I feel like it's fairly affordable. Like, I feel like maybe not everybody, but like a lot of people could probably swing a $100 mic within a couple months of streaming if you end up getting affiliate, if you save, you know, any money that you get from streaming. I feel like you can kind of justify picking up picking up this mic. It wouldn't take you too long. If you're like streaming consistency, if you have a few people subscribe, like, I feel like you could probably do it. Which honestly makes it seem pretty worthwhile to me as a recommendation. I don't know how much it is now, because I know things have gotten more expensive. But at least when I got it, it was $100, which wasn't, like, completely crazy at the time. I want to change this water flow. I don't like it. But we have finished another pretty large chunk here. And we left this... We left this here. Which is pretty cool. I eventually think I'll probably get rid of this or do something totally different down here with different decoration, but I like it for now. You can save 35% with Travaga. Oh my gosh. All right, well, the gist of what I was saying was, because there were stupid ads that I didn't realize were running, because I wasn't paying attention, is that the mic that I got was $100, and I feel like reasonably, it's not... If you can get affiliate and, like, have a few subscribers, which isn't always easy, so I'm not trying to trivialize that, but, over a few months, you probably could justify picking up, like, a $100 mic, depending on what type of stream. Now, if you're going live from your PS5, like, I don't know how it works to attach a mic to a PS5, actually. Maybe it wouldn't be that hard. I feel like different setups have different requirements, so, like... may not work as easily or as nicely to do what I did. But it didn't take too long for me to feel like it was justified to pick up a mic, basically. And then not long after that, I felt like it was pretty justified to buy a new PC. So that's my streaming story. Is that I felt like I could afford to get myself a new computer and stop streaming. Biggest stream... Oh, really? Oh my gosh. I'm so glad I could do that for you. I'm so glad I could give that to you. I literally love rating people playing the Messenger. That's literally, like, I will seek out people streaming the Messenger depending on what I'm playing. Because it's just, like, my favorite. Like, I just like hanging out there. I like hanging out watching people play the Messenger. And sometimes when I need just like a stream to watch, I will just search people playing the Messenger. Because especially right now, there are not that many. And usually it's like somebody's first playthrough. And I'm like, okay, or they're speedrunning, which is also a blast to watch. So I am so glad that I could do that for you. I really am. I'll have to come back and see what you're streaming next. But I definitely love that a lot. I love raiding people. It's so fun. And when I, like, don't have it in me to raid, I always feel so guilty because it's so fun to raid people. It really is. So, you're welcome. I'm glad I could do that. It's hard. It's hard to get your, like, footing on Twitch. It's hard to find how to, like, get people to find you. Because Twitch is a black box. And if you don't have an existing community, it's incredibly hard to make one. And I know that. Which is also why I find ratings so important. I try really hard to raid people. Even when I don't have a lot of people to send, I try and raid out because I like letting people know about other streamers. Pokopia raids have been fun because I don't know a lot of Pokopia streamers personally, so I just raid random people, and that's been a blast because it's been a minute since I've been able to do that. Because I kind of have some Minecraft people that I love, so when I play Minecraft, there's a few people I like raiding. Bigger streamers that I, like, really love, and I'm gonna watch anyway. I often do that. But with Pokopia, I don't have anyone. I don't know anyone that streams this game. So, like, just hopping in and raiding random people, you get a mixed bag. It's not always, you know, raiding is a mixed bag. If you've never really raided on Twitch, then you may not know, but raiding is a mixed bag. You never know what you're gonna get. And when you get a good person, it's so exciting. Because you're literally raiding random people, so you're not gonna vibe with everyone. But, like, it's so fun. Okay. But I have gotten very lucky over the years. So, Zambi Dragon, who is sometimes in here, she is one of my mods. She's amazing. She was one of my best raids to date. And I've said this before, I think. Maybe not on stream, I don't remember, but she raided in with her community pretty early on in my stream's life. I was still pretty small, and she raided in, and I remember being so excited, and literally I think every person who was in her stream followed me, and still from time to time like hangs out around, and she still hangs out. And that I've never had that many people not only follow, but, like, stick around and hang out, and, like, vibe. Her community vibes so well with mine. Her people are so chill. Like, I highly recommend her, actually. There's actually a shout-out command. Actually, is that her username before I, Is that her actual username on Twitch? Because if it's not, I will laugh. Oh no, she's an underscore. See? Oh, thank you. It's perfect. She's an underscore. See, I was gonna do no underscore, and I was gonna shout out a random person. But yeah, if you don't follow her, I highly recommend her stream. She streams a lot of mornings or like early afternoons. And or Eastern Standard Time. And she's wonderful. I love her. She's one of my good friends now. Her and I get together once a week, you know, life permitting, to play. We've been playing a few different things, but we played Pokopia and Minecraft together, which is really fun. So she's super chill. But anyway, yeah, that raid back in the day, she must have found me randomly. I don't think we had any real connection. I don't know if we did, actually. But she, like, came in with her community. I don't even remember what I was playing. And, they literally all followed me and, like, hung out. And it was like, what? Nobody does that. You raid somebody, you don't expect, or when you get a raid, like, you don't expect that anyone's gonna follow you, because it's, like, random people, you never know. Oh, thank you for the, 3-stream streak, Mac. You're streaking. Mac be streaking in the chat. Well, I appreciate the streaking. It's nice that I can stream consistently, so that also streaks, like, went live, I think. I don't think they were always like that. Yo, hey, what's up? I'm up for a quiz, let's go. Let's see if I get it right. What flavor does Skiploom hate? They've been around but only actually worked recently. I feel like some people, like, unlocked them 8 years ago. And then all of a sudden they've been, like, live for everyone, and I blew my mind. It's pretty cool. I love them. Skiploom hates sour, that's my guess. That's right, okay. Thanks, Charmeleon. 105 stream. Oh my gosh. It has been a hot minute since I've been to a TNG stream, and I have been missing it so bad. I saw that he was doing Chat Guesser recently, and I was like, man, I miss watching Chat Guesser. It's so fun. Your streaks are always trash. Yeah, I can't keep a streak to save my life because I literally don't have time to watch streams that often. Oh no, I need to eat food. They've been live for years for some streamers. Yeah, it's crazy. I think they must have just like rolled out like as a test to see how people liked them. I think they're fantastic. Like I know one of my other favorite streamers, Tanisha. She's a Twitch partner. She does Minecraft. She's amazing. But she's had streaks for a while, and a lot of times it like helps people remember to pop in even if they can't watch for that long. He's the only one you streak in? I mean, yeah, he's kind of great. But it's just like, yeah, I'm making this intentionally kind of a weird clip. Because I want to kind of end this here, but I don't want it to be straight, so I'm kind of like veering off the side. So we're going to clear out this overhang as well. Yeah, and then I'll probably clear off some of the top here, but we're going to leave that for the moment. We're actually going to have cleared out this whole mountain soon, which is kind of wild. You have another new game? Oh my gosh. You have the greatest games that I've never heard of. Also, if you haven't heard me sing the praises of Tiny Bookshop, everybody here, you need to check it out. It's a game where you run a tiny bookshop, okay? It's an indie game. It's amazing. But they are releasing a DLC, and I can literally not tell you how excited I am because that game is so good. Librarian. Oh, speaking of book games. Tidy up the arcade. I feel like Zambi was just talking about that one. I feel like, Mac, you would get along really well with Zambi. I genuinely feel like you guys have really similar tastes in games. Popped up on your YouTube feed? Oh my gosh. Can you send me a link to it so I can check it out? Because that sounds cool. I feel like Zambi and her community were literally just talking about that game. That's so funny. I really genuinely love that I have so many friends who love, like, random indie games. Because that's my whole life. That's what I love about gaming, is random indie games. Who you be bonking? It's $5? The best. Also, Indie World posted on Twitter the other day, like, talking about, like, what games did you play on Mother's Day? And I responded by saying, well, I played, Pokopia and Animal Crossing from the famously indie game Nintendo. Throw it in Discord, because I'm sure I will lose it in chat. And then I also responded with, but you guys should check, anyone who's reading this tweet should check out Tiny Bookshop, and I like tagged them, and the Messenger and by Sabotage Studio, and tagged them, because that's just who I am as a person. I want everyone to play the games I love. It's probably my favorite tweet that I've made recently. It was really funny. Stretch? Yes, please. Oh, let me actually post a link to it, because Tiny bookshop. Apparently it's on sale right now, also. Bam! Check it out. Also, it's coming to mobile. I just saw that. It's on Switch. I think it's on PlayStation 5 as well. So, no excuses. If you think you might like it, check it out. It's also $15 right now. I just, like, really love this game. It's not gonna be for everyone. You literally run a little bookshop and, like, give people book requests. But I have to say, I really enjoyed it. So, there you go. That's what I do. I like, my literal favorite thing about streaming is getting to tell people about my favorite games. Finish the story, but oh yeah, I have to finish all the quests too. It's so good. Okay, so wait. Librarian game is fun. Fairy made a huge mess of all the books in the library and you're not allowed to leave until you put the— oh my gosh. That actually sounds really fun. Alright, I can't do anything with this water because it will mess up habitats and I will cry. Where is it? Oh my gosh. $9 hours? Oh my gosh. Did I? Okay, I was like, I'm not crazy, right? Look at me actually keeping track of the feathers tonight. I usually like don't pay any— usually I don't pay any attention and miss the feathers completely, so I'm very proud of myself. So we'll come back later and deal with this. I think I want to connect this water over to the water over here and make like a cute river. But now that's, oops, now that's sufficiently cleared out, so. The run button, that's what makes me go fast. That makes a lot of logical sense now, don't it? Teeny tiny bricks. They're so little when they fall, it's so cute. How you doing? I want to become more friends with you. Every time I speak with Magnemite, my mind feels clearer and sharper than before. I suppose that happens with good listeners. Now then, what to chat about next? Very cute. Alright, so now we get to do something really interesting, because we actually need 2 levels for the moment. So this is gonna stay like this. Because I don't want to break into the water. And I can decide exactly the terraforming and stuff later. But I already have, like, a little set of stairs here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! I like that the water moves. Okay. That's fine. Thankfully, water's not too bad in this game. We're gonna go ahead and actually use you. And then we're gonna do... Also, the magnet rise is like the reason why terraforming is possible in this game. I swear I wouldn't bother with terraforming at all if it wasn't for magnet rise. Alright, I'm just gonna do this. And then we'll deal with that water later. But we're done! We are done. I think I just want to leave that, but just... Alright, so guys, that is what we've done so far tonight. We took down a huge mountain. This section over here needs to be fixed, though. This looks so bad. I feel like we could tear it all the way back to the corner. Alright, I think we're gonna do that. This doesn't look too bad. I mean, all things considered, this definitely needs some work. And I want to tear out this little, like, floaty section. Whoops, 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 whoops! Stop! I actually hate that, that transformation so much. It is very difficult to control. It's, like, fantastic. For so many reasons. But as soon as you lose track of it, it destroys everything in its path. Which is the goal, and is why it's good. But, man. And then one of the things that we're going to be working on eventually is connecting into this cave network that already exists. So that'll be fun. That's a project that'll eventually happen because this exists already. This was like a built-in cave, and so I'd like to use it. Especially because my cave is very short compared to this, which is probably something I need to keep in mind. But I also... Wait, what? Oh my gosh, no way. No way there's an area I never went into. Five Pokemetal? That's so crazy. I can't believe there was an entire area I've just never been in. There's gotta be so much more of that I've just never seen. Alright, should we go to a dream island? I feel like we should go to a dream island. Also, I like that a lot of these waterfalls, you can do this. Oh my gosh! Pokemetal ingots. I didn't know there was Pokemetal here. I don't actually think I've been behind there before. Can you... please hold. Can you get these rock things? Oh, wait. Oh, no! You can't take a picture of it? Does that mean you can't get it for realsies? Oh, that's so cool. Why can't you take a picture of it? Does that mean you can't get this? Man. Oh, I think that's where Onyx was, maybe? Or maybe I dug further that out. I don't know. Anyway, this cave system exists, so I want to use it. And we found a Pokemetal that we hadn't found before, which is hilarious. This is gonna mess me up for a bit. This is so open. So nice. So now the town can become more interesting. Yeah, I do want to keep tearing this down, I think. I wasn't originally gonna because of the waterfall and stuff, but I'm okay getting rid of this whole little area of water and doing something that I actually want to do with water. Okay, let's go dump our inventory. We need chests. So that's actually something we've desperately needed to consider is what we're gonna do when we have too many, like, not crafting materials, like too many... So... Oh. Yay! I love that Pokemon will just find their way and do these when I just leave stuff in here. But we are going to go to a Dream Island, which is good because we finished the basics that I wanted to do. I'm going to make bulk storage out here, I think. So first we're going to start with Cliff Rock, because we have the most of that. Which is exciting, actually, because we will eventually want more Cliff Rock. Alright, so we don't have anything else in that amount. I'm gonna add a grass box out here. And just like a land, like a ground box, because I'm gonna move some stuff from in my house. And then we literally, the barren soil, I think, is the one I have the most next of. And I'll throw dry, no, we'll keep dry field grass, because I don't have that much of it. Okay. I will say, it'll be definitely nice to have Cliff Rock on hand. See, we never had that much Cliff Rock before, and the spotted Cliff Rock, I think we'll take and throw in there as well. Okay. I'm gonna take all of that. I think dry grass is in here, yeah. And then ordinary soil is not there. Sandstone. Did I have sandstone before? I don't know where that sandstone came from. Where did I get a single sandstone? Probably in the cave. Spotted cave rock. White rock. Cliff rock, spotted cliff rock. Okay, this is all not organized particularly well. But as long as I don't have more... Oh, there's a sandstone in there. Trying to get this organized how I really want it is an interesting proposition. I think... Oh, I only have one black cliff rock. Okay. I don't know where that came from either. Okay, so now we have... Oops. Okay, well, I closed the doors. No, those don't go in there. They go in here. And then we get iron, honey. I think those logs go in here. Yeah. And then you've acquired mozzarella sticks. Okay, I'm kind of jealous. I'm like not hungry at all, but also I'm very jealous. Okay, wait. Bro got Arby's and you made a request, as you should. I have so much lumber. Ugh. This is such a problem. I need to find a place to put my lumber. And then pokey metal goes in here. And then we have flowers. Alright, I think I've actually cleared out my inventory. I just need to figure out where my lumber's going. Oh, I forgot to bring in the ordinary soil. Alright, I filled an entire box with cliff rock. Hilarious. I need to make a basement, is what I have now determined. Cliff rock. Apparently I'm very bad at organizing. So this is ordinary soil. And then we'll put spotted cliff rock in here, because I don't have space in the cliff rock area. And then barren ordinary soil can go outside. We have all these different rocks. We have mossy soil, gravel. I think all this can move too. Up. Into here. Because then we have like the different grasses, which apparently I have a little bit of. And beach sand, sandstone. Oh, we have more cliff rock hiding in here. Various cliffs. And alright, now we need a place to put this wood. I kinda wanna make this brown, so we need to quick. I should have a brown on hand. I do. Watch watched someone attempt to see how long it would take to level an entire island. I bet it would take a while. He used a dream island and it took him like 10 hours. He still didn't get all the way down to the bottom before he had to stop and give up. Oh my goodness. That's actually amazing. Alright, can I actually get to this bottom chest now? Because I don't think I can. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Yeah, please do. I'm very curious. What? Give me this box! Actually, that would have worked. I very specifically... Oh my gosh. Oh, this is the gaming light I accidentally colored. Whatever. Did it actually change anything about it? The fact that I painted it? It looks like the answer is no. I really want to put another box here, but I literally can't get into it, which is not good. Okay, I'm gonna make this brown, but I'm gonna have to put it up here. Because it's just lumber. Actually, I really need the lumber on hand, too. Oh my goodness, I don't know what to do. Can I do this instead? Yeah, that works. Okay, so we just swapped that and that fixed the problem. Alright, let's empty this and then we're gonna go find a dream island. Oh yeah, there is absolutely infinite of everything. Like, I'm never gonna run out of building materials. So I'm gonna need a basement. Yep, we officially emptied our inventory. Alright, let's go find a dream island. So, I typically go for the random dream island. We pick the Ditto doll and we just let go where the wind takes us. Because I don't have any desire to pick one. I don't even know which one I would pick if I picked one. So, I just keep a Ditto doll and let the game take me. Now, sometimes I'm looking for certain stuff. Oh yeah, it's super nice that it's an option. Just pick a random one. There's a bunch of specific ones, and honestly, the non-option. There's, like, I think 2 or 3 dolls that let you do the non-option, and I love it. Ooh. Oh, Sky Island. Fantastic. So, I don't have anything particular that I need. I might go around and clear off the beaches of those little shard things, but we're gonna get as many of the items as we can. I need a good non-option, Kemp. I sometimes just need to not choose. Cave? Is this just like the... Oh, look. You can get... whatever that's called. This place is shaping up to not have a lot of structures. Yeah, I want to go around to the beaches and get all those shard thingies. Okay. video in chat for friends. Oh, yes. Please do. Everyone needs to see it. This music is so good, guys. Oh my gosh. Red shards are still available. Also, Mac, I picked up these shards, and then look at this. I can go to the event items, and it shows up as an item. So, pro tip, if you haven't done that, you should do that. Okay. Also, for decorating purposes. Oh, we're gonna have to jump down. Drink water, I shall. Alright. Alright. Also, my pro tip for this game is literally always get some of this ore in caves that you go to. Like, don't necessarily go crazy, but just always get some, and unless you're 3D printing a million things, you're probably never gonna run out. I have so much Pokemetal, and I forget where it was, I heard a cough. Oh yeah, I appreciate that. I still have like a light cough from being sick. It thankfully doesn't hurt anymore, but it's just a little bit there. Like I recommend getting little bits of the ore. Like, I'm not gonna get all of this time because that's not what I'm here for, but I'm gonna get some because I don't want to ever run out of it. And when I do need to spend a bunch of it, I'll be glad that I have a lot. Alright. Alright, we're gonna go through this wall in a minute. I don't even need any more items from the event. I've actually got, I think, enough for the plans that I have. And the absolute worst case, I'll get more next year. When the event comes around again. When I'm actually decorating something in particular, I'll have the shards on hand. Oh, very cool. We have a trash can, which I actually have the recipe for. But, I remember the days of needing more trash cans for habitats and not having them. So I get them when I see them. I also saw somebody get a really cute outfit, and now I feel like I have to make sure I go to Dream Islands more often. Because I love my outfit. Oops, well, we'll take those. We didn't get anything fun today. Now, I did find out, I think I already got the legendary Pokemon that's here. I genuinely wish there were more outfits. I have to say, in Animal Crossing, the outfits are like one of my favorite things, which I know is so not a big deal. But it's for me, being able to make outfits out of the insane amount of clothing items. The fact that I've been playing the game for probably out of the last 5 to 6 years, I probably played like 2 or 3 of the years, so I wouldn't say I've been playing the whole time, but I have so many clothing items, and I'm still missing so many. Okay, we don't need anything else down here. knew there was another cave because I saw this red crystal. Cute Pokopia comic. Aww. You'll have to send it to me. I want to read it. I love seeing all the like fan art of like people's take on just like Pokopia and its lore, because it's sparse and yet it's very interesting. It's fun every time I see people who've played a lot more of the Pokemon games than I have, who've made connections about certain regions that I don't know a lot about. As a person who's played Pokemon, but I wouldn't say I'm like a big Pokemon like fan. I mean, not that I'm not a fan, but like I haven't played a ton of Pokemon. I'm not the person to do deep lore drops on the game. But I've really enjoyed seeing how people interpret like the stuff that's been said about the game. Because that's always the people's creativity and how they like see the game. It's fun. People are so creative. And that's why like I love putting my little creative spark into the game. Because I wouldn't necessarily say I'm the most creative, or honestly, I don't have the most time, but I like putting my little creativeness into the world of this game because I'm starting to get a feel for how the pieces work together to make houses. Like, I'd like to make, one of the things I want to do in Wastelands now that I've cleared out this area is actually make, like, a bigger house that I can kind of put a couple different pieces together, make an interesting roof, make it a bigger shape, and put, like, multiple houses together. Like, that's probably something we'll look into next week, starting that process. And depending on the time that I have this week, I might start terraforming a little and making a... Oh my gosh, I almost missed this. I almost missed this! Bird Pokemon Monthly has been added to your human records. Bird Pokemon are so cute. Bird Pokemon are cool. Bird Pokemon are the best. 50 years ago, the first issue of Bird Pokemon Monthly was published in hopes of sharing these feelings of admiration and appreciation of Bird Pokemon with people everywhere. We're honored to celebrate the golden anniversary of this publication, and we're dedicated to extolling the virtues of these majestic creatures for many more years to come. Speaking of cute outfits, adorable. Oh my gosh. We might have to keep that one on for right now. That's hilarious. I almost missed this. I love the little hat. It's so good. So I recently saw someone... Okay, so I recently think about how the outfits are just part of dinner. It's true. That is funny to me. It's all just goop. And it's there's a little drippy part of the hat. This is so cute, this outfit. I love it. I like the little, like, you have a glove because you're a bird keeper, so you can get the bird to come to you. Adorable. I've also decided that I want to become a bird watcher. I've told my husband we need to get a good pair of binoculars so that once we have the ability to, like, well, we'd probably bring my daughter with us, but once we have the ability to, like, leave her with, like, a family member, a friend or something, like a babysitter, we could go out to, like, a park and sit and, like, look at birds, or even just actually track what birds are in our yard and what they do and stuff. And he wasn't opposed to it, so we might do that. We're very obsessed with the game Wingspan, which, if you haven't heard about it, it's basically a game where you like make birds and put them in your habitat, and like it's great. Well, he and I just like need a hobby that gets us out of the house, and so I'm not sure that he's completely opposed to anything that I've suggested so far. We'll see if he actually gets into it or likes it at all. If he doesn't, we'll find something that we both actually enjoy. But ooh, I like this habitat. This one's super cute, actually. Well, that'll be cool. I can move them into a nicer habitat. I hadn't gotten that one yet. Okay, let's look for some more Pokeballs with stuffs. Okay, well, we're gonna steal... Okay, so we, on this island, we steal these lights. So this place has a severe lack of, like, structures. Also, whoever placed these grates, when they made the, like, model, they didn't place this grate right here. They didn't place it right, and it makes me want to cry. I need you to all know that. They did it wrong, and now it's on every Dream Island. A punching game! Oh my gosh, I hadn't gotten that. It's bedtime? No worries. We're probably not that far off me doing the same. I'm gonna keep exploring this Dream Island. So you sleep well. Thank you for hanging out. I'll see you next Tuesday if you happen to be around. I'm stealing some trees. Because I have learned I can steal trees, and it's very helpful. They're gonna get Sims 4 starter house reputation. I mean, basically none of the builds that the game gives you are builds that I would keep around. They're like, okay. But I mean, that's just the way it goes. Like, they give you... They give you the basics, and you get to build off of that. So, like, the starter houses that you can... Like, the prefab starter houses that are basically just blocks that you can then remove are not worth the time and the materials. They're not that good. But it's nice that you have the option, because if someone's playing this game who's not... Like, their goal in playing this game is not what my goal is. And my goal is... I want to be creative. I want to intentionally make fun-looking houses. If that's not your goal when playing, then they need to have something that makes it possible for people to play who aren't creative or don't have that, like, That would mean you like building and you're bad at it, but at least you like building. So even if you don't think you're good at it, you at least enjoy the process. I'm sure there are people who are playing this game and don't really care to get into building. And so I think the prefab stuff is good for that person. And it gives me something where I can lay down houses for my Pokemon. But I'm gonna be the first to tell you, I will be removing all of the ones that are prefab because I hate them. But that's only because now I know that I can do better. When I started, I didn't know if I'd be able to do anything that would do it justice at all. So it's nice to know that that I can do a good job. All right, we're now going to run around the beaches because I want the little star shards that are on all the beaches. Because eventually I actually want to use them. Stretch. Yeah, everybody stretch. Oh, man. So I'm gonna get these. I am gonna go, when we get back to my house, I'm gonna update my outfit a little, because I don't like the pink backpack with this outfit. But also, oh, you know what? I don't actually know if I have, okay, hold on. I'm gonna quick, I don't know if I have a command for my Instagram. Nope. Alright, I'll do it later. Sag. Well, I will make that later because I don't have the link on hand and I'm not signed in on this computer, which is fine. But I'll make a link eventually. I have, if you go to Neon Green Fruit on Instagram, that's my Instagram. I'm shouting myself out because I've been posting really consistently outfits in Animal Crossing. Speaking of outfits and cute things. And if you care about that stuff / want that on your Instagram feed, you should know about it. Because I've been enjoying it a lot, and it's been a little creative outlet for me. I feel like I should let people know from time to time, because it's like off the beaten path. I don't post about it that much in my Discord, because it's just kind of like one of those things that when I started it up, I told everybody, and then I just sort of have been doing my own thing. And some people, I found that a few Animal Crossing people have found me, but it's kind of, I mean, I don't know how easy it is to find new people on Instagram, so I'm just trying to let people know that know me. So if they care to check it out, they can. It's not anything super curated or fancy, but it's been a lot of fun for me to kind of have a little... Okay. You only go on when your bestie sends you stuff, or you go to like her art post. See, that's a great reason to go on Instagram. I love that. I started using it a lot more recently because I decided to create this account to post little outfits. I actually did like an outfit of the day thing back in 2021, I think. But I've now since deleted that account, so it doesn't exist anymore. So I started it again and decided that was the whole point of the Instagram, and it's been really fun to have like a specific reason that I'm posting, but I can still use the account to like find other stuff. Yo, thank you! Turts followed you. I don't know if Turts knows about my new Instagram, to be honest. I used to follow his stuff. I probably need to find that. His account, actually. But yeah, I've been like finding a lot of gaming stuff and a lot of mom stuff, which Instagram's a great place for mom stuff, so that's been really fun. But yeah, so Instagram's been actually kind of nice. I made a point of getting off a lot of social media in the last few years, and it's been kind of nice to intentionally bring it back into my life in a way that I feel like has been a net positive. 80% of your Instagram is animals. I mean, that's kind of great, actually. I love that. Yeah, mine is mostly gaming, and my reels are like all mom stuff. It's hilarious. And sometimes I'm like I will say mom Instagram stuff is a mixed bag. Sometimes I'm like, I don't really want that. I'll be so real. This is not good. But and sometimes I'm like, I cannot keep watching this. This is not what I need in my life. There's definitely a whole mix of stuff on the internet. And I honestly feel like I get stuff that I'm like, this is pretty good. Like, I don't mind it, but I'm looking for more, like, recipes. I don't need parenting takes from the internet. I will go seeking those out if I need them. But it's definitely interesting because I really have shielded myself from that kind of stuff online, and so it's been interesting to kind of dive back into that. So I don't seek that kind of stuff out. You saw a short and you tried to stop watching because mom was so upset that her child dared. Oh my gosh, yeah. I can't handle that kind of stuff. I'm like, I don't need... I don't know, there's a couple different uses for social media. One of which is complaining about your children. And you know, I don't need that in my life. There's a lot of that. And I do not need that in my life. That is, ma'am, that is your job as a parent, actually. You chose this. You don't need to put that on the internet and expect people to agree with you. You chose to be a parent, you get to do your job as a parent. Yeah, I can't do a lot of that. Yeah, that's kind of stuff that I don't want to see. There's definitely times when I've intentionally been like, I don't want to see any more of this account, because it's just so negative, and I honestly don't need that kind of negativity in my life. Alright. We're leaving the Dream Island. It be loading. We're going for a rude. That's funny. Oh my gosh, that cliff is gone. Alright, we need to make more items and have somebody grow plants. Let's make sure we didn't put anything in here that shouldn't go here. Got some sand. Skyline Cliff Rock. We'll need eventually... Oh no, this doesn't go here. If you are a streamer and you don't have Siribot, you need to get it. Because I literally, probably once or twice every stream, it auto-bans a spam bot. And it's the best thing that I've ever done in all of streaming. It's literally the best thing. If you don't use it, you absolutely need it. You're still here? Well, you're not a very good spam bot then. If that was your life's mission, I'm sorry, but you have failed. Chairs, not desks. No, this should be the desks. Yep. And then this is outside. I finally have a pretty good handle on where everything goes. How goes the Pokopia Building? Okay, Zambi, I need to show you. Yeah, I need to show you what I did. Are you ready? I got rid of this cliff. That's what we did tonight. Water item? Wait, I missed it. Did I miss it? In the area cleared. I'm looking. Oh, I see it. I see it. Big shiny. That's a big shiny. Thank you for noticing that. I know, Zambi, that's why I had to tell you, because I was like, it's crazy. I did. But I had to leave the entry to the Mew area. But yeah, I needed, so this section here needs to go, and I decided not to tackle that tonight, but I'm gonna go all the way up to this cliff over here and make it like a big open area. And I'm gonna get rid of this whole area here. I'm gonna clear out all the prefab stuff, but yeah, I'm digging this all back too. I just decided to go to a dream island before the end of stream. But yeah, that was my goal for tonight, was clearing out this cliff. We haven't done anything else other than just literally digging out the cliff. And we like visited everywhere and dug up some fossils and stuff, but yeah, well, he been moved. He lives here now. He lives in this place. And I actually need to move this house too. But he lives here. So don't worry, that's nobody's garden. It'd just be a garden. Alright, let's empty the rest of my inventory. I've moved him like twice. I don't remember where he lived the first time, but I do keep moving him. Alright, also, Zambi, I didn't even try, and I got all this Pokemetal from... Good night, Fab! Sleep well! I guess the Pokemetal fragments I can set up to actually be dealt with. Where are my crystal fragments, if not here? That must be right. That must be where they go. Yeah, I have so much Pokemetal. I'm just gonna throw these in my furnaces. I've also been trying to get this Stardust because I really want to try out that mechanic. The next time we play Zambi, I want to mess with that mechanic of giving, like, those things. I don't know. Sableye must be almost done. Like, I can't imagine he's gonna be around that much longer. Okay. Pokemon can deal with those when they have time. Oh, also, Zambi. Yeah, I was surprised he's still around. Also, look, I made these cute little flower beds. I was practicing my painting skills, so this is beige. Oh, also I got the cute little... You haven't done anything with that event yet? You should do it soon! He's probably gonna be gone soon. I needed to plant... So I wanted to get the achievement for planting the different flower types. So I decided to just make a flower bed. I'll probably move it eventually, but for right now that got me... I turned around apparently. But I needed the different kinds of flowers, and then I needed robust flowers in bloom and elegant flowers in bloom. So I decided to do those. Cute flowers in bloom I had already gotten, and beautiful flowers I'd already gotten. So I just decided to make a giant happy thing. But Yeah, right now I'm working on... Oh, build different structures. Apparently I have one more. Yeah, I'm getting close. I'm actually pretty close to being... Well, finished, I don't know if they'll ever be finished, but I've been working... Oh yeah, see, okay, Mac and Zambi, I feel like you two would be great friends. You like... Zambi I just saw that game in Zambi's Discord, and Mac just recommended to me too. And you two, I feel like would get along well. It's just great. I love it. Okay. We need... I work in a library, so you have to play. It's true, you do. I feel like I might have to check it out. I was interested already when I saw it before, but I feel like it might be a good one. Do you know if is it just on Steam? It's okay if you don't know the answer, I'm just curious. Because if it's on Switch, then I'll definitely pick it up, because Switch is my jam. Whoops, that's not the right box for those. I have a feeling it's probably only on Steam. I feel like small games like that typically don't have the bandwidth to be in multiple big platforms. But I'll have to check it out and see if it is. Alright, well... Oh, I wanted to go up to the garden. Oh, look at that. Looks like just Steam. Okay, that makes sense. That is not surprising to me, but I'll still have to check it out. And only just released. Oh, okay, cool. So hopefully, I want to check it out because I like supporting, like games like that. I like that because I moved Steelix's habitat, he's hanging out in the garden. Did I just get lucky and get an extra berry? Oh, and then that one I only got 2 berries because somebody probably ate one. Okay, I saw a glittering spot over here and I don't want to miss it. Oh my gosh, I got the wooden siding! Ugh, gorgeous. Also, Zambi, I just got this outfit tonight. It's a birder outfit. It's so cute. I'm kind of obsessed with it. I almost missed it at a Dream Island. The hat is so drippy. I love the hat. Also, I think next stream we need to move all our, we need to move these windmills. You haven't found any new outfits? I almost missed this one. There was a lot going on this Dream Island. Title screen. I don't think that was it one. Yeah, I want to move all my power. Grow plants grow got completed. Thank you to whatever Pokemon did that. Drink water. Thank you. I also need to work on there's a couple of ocean Pokemon that I need to actually try and get by making habitats over here. The next cliff I'm tearing down is this one. Like, I'm absolutely tearing this cliff down. Whole thing. So that'll be another stream someday. We're gonna work on actually decorating what we've destroyed, and I'm gonna leave this area up because I like that this is raised, and I have to figure out how to make it, like, really nice, but... Alright, let's clean out our pockets, because I love cleaning out my pockets. Organizing my inventory is one of my favorite things. You can't do that level of terraforming. I just love it. I love clearing stuff out, and I can make this area like exactly what I want. And I don't know, that's making me really happy. I have to figure out the cliffs and exactly what they're gonna look like. It'd be too much. I think that's something that I love about games like this, is how we can all play it really differently and find like the thing we like about it. I do the same thing in Minecraft. I have terraformed giant cliffs where I like clear out and end up with like stuff that I have to then terraform back to look good, and it's like, it's so fun. Also, we are gonna quick bring these. Your brother's more of a fighter. I love it. We're gonna drop this stuff at Rocky Ridges. Eventually, I want to do some big terraforming in Rocky Ridges too. But I'm putting my focus in Wastelands and ignoring everything else for a while, because I feel like if I don't do that, I'll get overwhelmed. Mac, that's hilarious. Oh my gosh. That's actually really funny. Oh, Zambi, I also kind of tentatively decided that I was gonna make a Lotad like pixel house, like a Lotad themed house. I'm just, yeah, you're doing Pallet Town, and I need to actually, I'll have to visit yours at some point. I also still am missing my right wing, Zambi. I have every other fossil except for the right wing. I did spend some time here making habitats recently, though. Yeah, so I'm just letting you know, the Lotad house will happen. I don't know when it will happen, but it will happen. Oh my gosh, I came back and I got another. You love the pun of them calling it, oh my gosh, I didn't even think that it was a pun, but it totally is. Because it's a, like a, okay, there's so much in Pallet Town. So much space in Pallet Town. I literally never considered that. Thank you for enlightening me. These are not things that I would think of. But I appreciate that that it exists. I appreciate that. Yeah, you need to do me a learn. I'm a little slow. It's okay though. Special conversations between Pokemon. If certain Pokemon live next to each other... Oh, okay, never mind. Apparently I don't get to read that to you. There's plenty of stuff you're oblivious. I'm oblivious to a lot, and that's okay. Alright, we got a couple gold ores. So we'll dump that in. Yeah, I need you guys, because I'm not a Pokemon nerd, and I don't know that I will ever be, so I will take all the help I can get. Alright, Wiggly Mirror. I do not have ZA because I could not justify getting a game I didn't think I would play very much of. And I stand by that. I have... Oh yeah, these are the outfits that I have, guys. I like liked the idea of it, but I haven't gotten into a mainline Pokemon game in so long. I accidentally took part of my stuff. That's bothering me. Okay. I really want... Like, I liked it. Also, I got this outfit. Super cute. We got Team Rocket, classic. Rock Solid. We got Ranger, which I actually really like. Ninja, which is my favorite. We got Psychic Master. We got Black Belt. We got Super Nerd. We got Bird Keeper, which I'm kind of obsessed with. And this outfit, the fresh outfit. Yeah, I have Nurse Joy. I can be Nurse Joy. So we're gonna stick with the Bird Keeper outfit. You love the Psychic? Oh my gosh, that's great, actually. I need a different bag. Can I? No. Oh, that doesn't really go. The blue kind of blends. I have visited the SSN. I haven't done a ton with it yet, but I have visited it. Okay, I like the Bird Keeper shoes, so we can keep this. I think I need... Do they have the... Can I do... Oh no, I have to do the hat or the glasses. Okay. The sailor outfit... The sailor outfit is there? Please hold. Hold on. How did I miss that? There's no way. There's no way. How did I miss it? Also, don't look at my bleak beach house. It's very sad. You help me find it? Hold on. Give me a little chance. I want to fly up to the top of it because, first of all, I haven't done that. But I will let you know. I've definitely explored like a lot of this too, which makes me sad. Though I haven't done the there's like an event over no, I have an event. A thing for Happini that I haven't finished yet. I have been meaning to come up here actually. Oh my gosh, I got a ship's wheel. Oh, that's fantastic. I have been meaning to fly up to the top of this since I got the fly ability. Have I made the habitat? No, because I've never had a ship's wheel. Remember, I've been neglecting Bleak Beach, guys. Very badly. I haven't even... Okay, this is... Guys, this is how I've never found this. Because I've literally never seen this part of the ship. You may notice the SSN is a bit different this year. The cruise route has been updated to bring new experiences to our customers. Wouldn't you like a leisurely tour around the world on a luxury cruise ship? For more information, please call the following. It used to be my favorite until I went literally anywhere else. Unfortunately, I do like my bird outfit, but wow, I'm so glad. So glad you guys told me to check this out. I just like didn't ever come up here. So now we must do an explore. Because I have not. It was my favorite because it was the only other place I'd been, sadly. Because I like Rocky Ridges a lot better. And then I liked Skyland even more. And then I realized Skyland is going to be a pain to decorate, so took a chill pill on that one. I got a Pikachu sofa, which I have a million Pikachu sofas, unfortunately. I wish I'd found that earlier. Whoops. That'll be the last area? Yeah. It's not gonna be my first area to decorate. Because once I decide to decorate it, I have to go all in, because I'll be just stuck there for a long time. I feel like it will be fun because it's so open. So, like, it's weird. Because on one hand, it'll be a giant pain. But on the other hand, it'll be, like, really cool to do. Oh, I'm stealing this sofa. Give me. Okay, that's just a regular plain lamp. I can stay here. We're good. As potential? Oh, yeah. The trash you have to remove is definitely going to be a pain. But... dude, am I gonna find that I just never went up the stairs? Because if literally it's that simple, I feel very silly. Yep, that's what it is. Fantastic. I just straight up never came up here. It's hilarious. Wow. You know, it's okay. This game is massive. Whoops. I try really hard not to yoink all the items because I, like, kind of want to decorate, like... It's massive. Also, I definitely feel like I haven't been to part of the ship. I thought I had explored the ship way more than I apparently have. I saw someone redo the Queen Anne, or this ship, SS Anne ship, and I was very impressed. That's probably not a project I'll take on for... Also, look! I've just never opened this room. Amazing. Fantastic. Love it. Wow. Oh, that looks nice. I should actually use my, I like that bed. I am blown away by the fact that I just don't feel like I've spent any time here. Oh yeah, you can open and close the curtains. I think that's pretty cool. I feel like I must have come up here for the Happini quest and then just didn't do anything. Cause this is the... Yeah, because this is Happini's home. So it's like, I've been here. There's floor water. It's so funny. Wow. I know I need to come back over here and do some work, because I want to make, like, the pool and stuff. Baby, I'm sorry that I've ignored you. Also, I literally... Oh my gosh. Okay, well, so the next thing that I need to do is come here and actually just work on the quest for the Queen Anne, because literally... Or the SS Anne, because literally it wouldn't be that difficult. Also, I have the recipe for these chairs. I just got this recipe the other day. Well, just gonna make a note that I need to do this, because it wouldn't be that difficult. I literally cannot believe how much of that ship I had not explored. It's actually ridiculous. Okay. I love all the babies. I'm excited to actually go through and, like, put all the Pokemon together. Okay, that is... iron ore, garbage, and a bunch of stuff. I think these are my... yeah, these are my solos. I love my organization. Just... you're the baby? Fantastic. Cloth wall. Building houses and putting the whole... oh, see, I love that, actually. I love that a lot. We need to spend some time on our habitats, but I think I've gotten all the habitats from the event so far, but I have a lot of work to do. Like, I need to make some of these habitats even though I already have the Pokemon. But this one right here, this one is my nemesis because I just can't get this last fossil. And then I just did this habitat, but I do not have another string. So I need this string to make the guitar. And I don't have another one. Don't know how to get it, so I can't make this habitat yet. I also need to make these habitats, even though I have these people already. Oh, you do have one? Okay, I would like to do that. Because I'm like, I don't have another string to craft that. But yeah, I finally just got... what item is it? Where is it? Oh, I just got the punch game. So I'm gonna make that habitat. Yeah, the fossil. Oh, the fossil. I forgot you could take pictures of fossils. Oh my goodness. Alright. Well... wait. I feel like we need a sneaky, like, I can't use the camera, but I can take a screenshot. Boom! Yeah, I'm insanely proud of this. This is exactly what I wanted to accomplish tonight, and we did it. This is great. It's so crazy to see how much space there is. It doesn't look great yet, because, wait, how do I make it? No. Wait. Oh, yes. I love taking pictures in this game. Okay. So, that is going to be the end of stream, so I'm going to find... actually, I have a very specific person that I want to raid. I've raided him a few times recently, but... actually, is he himself streaming, or is there a race? So, my friend is doing a race tonight, and I don't know if he's going to be live, or if it's just the, the race channel. So let me double check. I think, I have a feeling he might be, it might just be a, it might be just the race. So I'm gonna send you guys to the channel that's hosting the race. But my friend Kame is in a race tonight, and I want to send you guys over there. So check out, it's a Mega Man race, and if you're hanging out on Twitch tonight, definitely check it out. Thank you all for being here. Let's head to this, And if you are not following my VODs channel and like long form content, that's my streams, but in video form. So if you ever want to watch anything, you're missing my voice or any of the stuff that I've done during the week, please check that out. And if you're not in my Discord, please head on over there. I post when I'm going live, and like today I went live about a half hour early and posted it in there. So if you're at all interested in any of that, check those out. And I will be live next Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern, and we will be working on more Pokopia because I'm kind of obsessed and I'm enjoying breaking down the layout around here and redoing it. So we're gonna keep doing that. I will see you guys later. Zambi, I'm so glad you got to see what I did. I'm excited to show you more later. And Mac, thanks for hanging out. It was good to see you. And everyone else who stopped by, thank you so much. I appreciate every single one of you. Go give the race some support if you have the ability and the time. And I will see you guys next week. Bye!